going to do this video on the top reasons to marry or to be with a Filipino, however you want to put it. It's all kind of the same thing if you do it right. They're not like any other culture that I've came across, and one of the first things I would say, the top 10 here, maybe more, 11, 12, there's a lot more, but I'm just going to go for a few of them here, is age. They don't care a whole lot about age. I mean, it really would have to be ridiculous. And of course, there's exceptions to the rule. Some Filipinos would care about age, but it's nothing here. You know, if a 60-year-old man is with an 18-year-old girl, no one blinks. Yeah, I'm not recommending that, but I'm just saying that there is no discrimination because you're older. In fact, older people here are held in higher esteem than they are any place else I've been. But anyway, yeah, age. They don't care about age so much. So that's the first thing I find very appealing about marrying a Philippine woman. You have lots of options. Your options are from 18 to however old you want to be, younger actually. But that's another video. They have long hair. That's got to be number two too. Hey, Filipinos have long hair. I'd say 90% of all the Filipino women have long hair, and they are not afraid to wear it down like they are in the West. Even if in the West you got a woman that has long hair, she'll put it up in a bun and, oh, it's too hot, it's too hot. No, it's warm here, okay? And they just don't run around bitching about their hair all day long. And longer hair looks better. I don't care what you say. You show me short hair on a beautiful woman. Yeah, that's because the woman is beautiful. Put that same short hair on someone that's not so quite attractive, and that's another story. Anyway, long hair, not a problem here. And I'm doing a lot of superficial things that I'm talking about, but you got to start somewhere. I don't want to go real deep into things. Their weight. There's not a lot of fat Filipinos, okay? Now, I'm sure some men might like fat. I'm not one of them, okay? So, if you want a younger girl, long hair, that's not fat, hey, there's three things there. This is the place to be, okay? Let's see, what else have we got on this list of woe that I can't... All right, here's one. Filipino women wake up early, way earlier than me, because I'm used to I'm used to staying up late. But anyway, they wake up early. There's smiling, they're bouncing, and they're singing. I mean, it's almost a daily thing. It's just like they're little teeny kittens, and they very, very playful and happy in the mornings. It's kind of nice. It's really refreshing. I've never seen anything like that. And here's another one for you. Philippine women, they love to take care of their man. Now, here's the thing. In order to get a Philippine woman with that attitude, what I've noticed is you have to take care of the woman. And what does the woman want? The woman wants you to put a roof over her head, okay? She doesn't want to worry about where she's going to sleep. She doesn't want to worry about where her next meal is coming from. I rent my 2-story place on the beach for $100 a month. Okay, that takes care of that problem. Then you have, you have to buy the food, which is food's about the same price everywhere in the world, is what I found. It just depends on how extravagant you want to eat. You tell them they don't have to work. Any man that wants his Philippine woman to work, I think you're nuts, because they're only going to make 3,000 pesos a month, okay, 6,000, 7,000 if they have a good job, and that's not even $200 a month. You want to let your wife go out, be abused by society, their boss or whatever, for $200 a month. Stay home if that's your attitude. Now, if they want to work, and you say it's okay, that's all different. But if you think you need them to work, you think again, okay? Because they're really not bringing anything substantial back. But if you take care of her, you tell her you don't have to work, that woman is going to take care of you like you have never seen before. If Melchar was here right now and she could see the beads of sweat on my forehead, she would come over and dab the sweat off with a cloth without me asking, without me wondering. And when she started doing that, I didn't even know what was happening. I've never had no Western woman care for me like that. They go above and beyond the call of duty. They do things for you that they know you can do, but they want to do it for you, to make you happy, okay? She'll tie my shoes, put my socks on me. I'm not asking for these things. She just does them. When she makes food, and I say she makes food, doesn't bitch. 99% of all the meals she makes, and then we eat out too, but that's different. I'm just talking about if you're at home in a field. She'll bring the food to wherever I am. She ain't, come in here and get it yourself. Get off your lazy ass. No, there's none of that bullshit. That just doesn't happen here. That's not how you're treated. You're treated like a king. And as far as she's concerned, and as far as I'm concerned, she's a princess. I protect her from. She doesn't have to worry about nothing. Okay. And there's a whole nother video coming why they're attracted to foreigners, and there's I could go on and do a video about the disadvantages. I try to keep it real, but this video is about the why you want a Filipino. Okay, they take pride in their homes, you know. I'm talking, they take pride. What I'm looking at, some of these homes here, I'm looking at that and I said, man, that's really not a home. You know, that's homeless people back in my country would see that and they wouldn't even spend a night under that for a shelter, okay? But some of these people live in these things. I call them things, but they take pride in that thing. They'll be out sweeping the yard from leaves early in the morning and burning the garbage, the trash, and planting the flowers, and they take pride in what they have. And it just amazes me. Even if they have next to nothing, they're very happy. My house has cement floors that are painted, and and I sit back and watch some of these customs. They'll cut a coconut in half, and they'll take that coconut and they'll put it under their foot, and they'll dance that coconut all over the floor for an hour, because the coconut has oil on it, and it shines the floor. Just little things. I'm impressed that they're just not, this is shitty, so I'm not going to do anything for this place, blah, blah, blah. It's just, no. It comes from their heart. They're happy for whatever they have. If you have children with a Filipino, and again, You're not making this woman go out and work 10 hours, blah blah blah, because it ain't worth it anyway. She's going to take care of that child. You don't have to worry about that child like you do out in the West. And in the United States, a man is probably almost shamed on because he doesn't have a tit to feed the baby. I mean, and so here, go warm up the milk bottle at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, you can do that. You can help out as much as you want, but the Philippine woman is not going to rag on you because she feels that's her job. I have um, my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, I should say, that has a newborn. I've watched her carry that newborn, not put it down, okay, for 3 months. Carries it everywhere. And I'm not talking about a fancy pouch that you would have back in America when you go shopping or something. It's literally in her arms day and night. And good, bad, or whatever it is, I'm just saying, this is my point. If you have children with a Philippine woman, the man does not have the responsibility that he has back in the West, where it's just raising a child here is completely different. Okay, here's another one. Philippine women, vast majority of them, believe in God, worship God, and take God seriously. And that may or may not be something that's important to you, but a woman who is looking to love their neighbor as themselves usually has a better heart, solves problems differently. My wife is very flexible. She'll get along with almost anything I think that I really need to have. She's not demanding. Like I said, you have to take care of the woman, and they don't need a lot. And when you get that far, you know, if you need this or this or that, there's usually not going to be big trouble about what you want. And I'm just saying that. Okay, here, Philippine women are smart. Okay, I don't care. And how you measure smart, you know, there's IQ, but IQ test, who's going to initiate that? Anybody can speak 5 languages, okay? And loads of them here can. It's got more going for them than I can. I've been struggling to speak this Bisaya language for I don't know how long. But they're smart, they're problem solvers, and it's a different culture. You have to look for it. If you just come here with and looking for things to be done the way that you always had them done before, you probably won't see that they're smart. But you give it a little time, you'll see. Yeah, very resourceful, very resourceful. They're compassionate, very compassionate. The slightest little problem that Melchior will think that I have should be trying to help me. If I stub my toe, she'll want me to lean on her, and I'm not saying I need everything that she's doing again, but she's always looking out and caring for me, above and beyond what I would even consider reasonable, and by somebody in my country. Very compassionate and that woman. I had friend. He's back in Michigan now. His name's Andy. He fell down in his bathroom in his house and couldn't get up and was almost unconscious. In a matter of 2 minutes, there was 10 Philippine people there asking him if he was okay, carrying his body out to the ambulance to take him to the hospital. You know, it's a whole different breed of woman here, a whole different breed. But if you like you like what you got, I can't argue with you. You can stay right there, okay? Well, I don't know how many things that was, but that ought to give you a little basic insight of the Philippine woman and why you might want them. It just doesn't take that much to make a Philippine happy, and a happy Filipino will make you very, very happy. Unless you're Satan's spawn or something, I don't know, depending on what you want. But peace, and subscribe, dude. It always helps. Thanks.